All right, this is for Thursday. It is leg day. Okay, so the very first station is curtsy lunges, one side at a time. So this is a true Tabata where they're gonna be on doing an exercise for 25 seconds and then they have a 12-second rest and they're gonna do it 6 times. They're gonna stay in that station. She's gonna repeat 6 times before they switch. So they can rest or they can do a cardio in between. So just read what the B thing is, and that means they do that for the 12 seconds. So it's an active rest, not an actual rest. So the first one, they're just gonna hold weights and they're gonna do their curtsy lunges, but they're gonna tap their foot and then just bring it back. So since they're doing it 6 times, they'll do 3 on each side, just isolating that one leg. Okay, if it hurts their legs to bend their knee, then they can just tap forward like this, or they can just stay and like raise. Some people have a really hard time bending their knees. Fact, if they do have bad knees, it is better to go sideways than forward or back. So you could switch them to sideways if they have a bad knee, just don't have them add any weights. All right, that one, then they'll drop the weights and they'll do cardio for the 12 seconds, or they can actually rest. The second exercise is gonna be right here, just against the, whatever, in front of the daycare. So this is how you're gonna put the band on. These are called banded donkey kicks. So you'll put the bands on the top of your feet, and then you're gonna flip over. Okay, so now I'm like this. I keep one foot on the ground and I'm gonna push the other one up. So I bring it in and I kick like a donkey. You don't need to push too hard. I don't want them breaking the bands. So make the guys do the black and the red, not the yellow. Okay, so that's the banded donkey kicks. Then on the 12 seconds, you'll have them pulse it. Okay, and then they'll just switch to the other side. And then 12 seconds, pulse it. They are gonna burn right here. So for your challenge, you can put your hand on their foot and push them more.
Right. They can even do it without the bands.
Yeah, they can even do it without the bands. They don't have to use the bands. So make sure that when you're teaching them this during the warm-up, say you can do this with or without the bands. We just say we don't want the bands flying everywhere, so you don't have to use the bands. All right, the next one's gonna be Captain Morgan. They're gonna start right here. All right, so one knee, it's this side, isn't it? So
yep.
If I'm going that way, my right knee's on one of them.
Nope, and your right on your foot too.
Yep.
This goes on your foot.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Yep, I did do that. Why does that seem awkward? Okay, one on your foot and one on your knee. So if you don't know how to do this one, get here early and practice it.
Practice.
Please practice before. Because if you look confused, they're gonna be confused. All right, so knee and foot. This foot's this way, and I'm gonna bring it in. Okay, so my heel, and then I'm gonna bring myself over. This is using your glutes right here. Okay, your inner thigh and your glutes. You're only gonna go right here, because it will probably take people that long, okay? Because we'll do the bands like right there. So they'll have room to go for the 30 seconds. Then they're gonna rest for the 12, and they're gonna switch, and then they're gonna go back, okay? There is not another option for this one. There's not. Your other option is just to give them something cardio to do, a sumo squat, running, something else, okay? Yeah, there's not another option for that one.
Captain Morgan's baby.
Okay, I like these to not be short when we do knee drives, okay? So I like these to be long to give them some space to come out, otherwise it's gonna promise this one. So we're gonna do knee drives, but they're not gonna touch the floor. So they're gonna raise their knee up. Now to make it harder, they're gonna hop down and up, okay? Like that. So they keep your leg off the floor and hop up. But of course they can just drop their foot too. But these are here so you're not bending forward. So you can come right next to them and work out with them, okay? Empower them, push them, encourage them to keep going. And then around the world sit-ups, which are gonna be knee drives, they can just hold a lunge or they can take their break. Okay, so front, front, squat on the 12 seconds. They can do fast feet, cardio, whatever you want them to do. All right, then the last one, you're gonna have a heavy weight and you're gonna do around the world sit-ups. So you're gonna hold the weight to the side. I'm gonna come all the way around. Okay, and then go back, like that. All right, if it hurts their back to go up and down, they can do a Russian twist, but have them hold their weight out. Okay, all right, that's going to be your Tabata. I would do a cardio finisher.